Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing up three very lovely girls.
All right, everybody, welcome. This week we're actually having our Twitter slow chat. And so let me explain first what a Twitter chat is. A Twitter chat is typically a conversation that takes place on Twitter among educators, and the ones that regularly happen usually happen for about an hour a day. They're usually held on regular times. I participate in a few different ones. For CSUB, we actually have a Twitter chat, but it's called a Twitter slow chat. And the reason is because it's not a 1 hour conversation, but it's a conversation that takes place over 4 days. Typically, a regular Twitter chat that takes place in an hour has 4 or 5 different questions. Our Twitter chat is going to have 5 different questions taking place. 2 questions on day 1, 1 question on day 2, 1 question on day 3, and then another closing question on day 4. This advertisement that you see here on the screen is all of the instructors that are going to be participating, and they are all bringing at least 1 or 2 classes to our conversation. So there's going to be a lot of participants that are taking place in it, and there's also going to be a lot of participants from the community that take place or that play a part in it as well. So now how I'm going to do this is I'm going to show you a little bit about or I'm going to show you an example of a Twitter chat, and then I'm going to walk you through a little bit of a Twitter chat question and answer session so that you can understand how this goes. So this is question number 1 from last March, and Dr. Tony Alterpermakian has 2 sections, I believe, of EDTE 4200, and so we're all going to participate, even though he's the one that's dropping the question here. And you can see here, he states the question here, and then this is the picture of the question as well. Every day I'm going to be sending you an email that shows the picture of the question. Now, the question is, what has been your favorite technology resource in EDTE 4200 and why? Is there a tool we haven't covered that you would like to share? One of the most crucial pieces here is hashtag CSUB TED, and you're going to see how that works next. So I'm going to go down here to Jeanette, and I know that Jeanette is responding to question number 1 because she has A1. So Q1, question 1, A1. And she says, my favorite tool for this class has been using Flipgrid for discussions. I feel like students can connect better than having to read discussions. And then she puts hashtag CSUB TED at Tech Buddha, which is her instructor. And then she puts EDTE 4200, which is also what her instructor had her do. You go down here to Luis, and Luis, he has A, but it should be A1, and my favorite technology resource has been creating the website. He puts his teacher, and then he should have hashtag CSUB TED on it as well. Let's see, this is Jasmine Chavarin, she has A1, at Dr. Tupai, her instructor, hashtag CSUB TED, perfect, and then she has her answer as well. Part of the discussion here, part of your grade is also going to be making sure that you respond to at least 2 people in each one as well. So you post your comment, and then you're going to respond to somebody. So if I was to respond here to Rachel, let's see, all right, let me go down here. I'll respond to Rachel. So I could go ahead and respond to it by clicking on reply, and I could say, let's see, she puts they can make their own websites too, and I could put that is awesome. I love how making a website in this course translates over to a real valuable skill, in the classroom. And I'm going to have to put my response, my hashtag, which is hashtag CSUB TED. And I'll put at Dr. Eddie's class, because that's who the instructor is. And voila. So now I have a comment, or I have a comment that I placed, which is one of the responses. And now I'm going to show you how you can hop in and find this. But like I said, every week I'm going to be sending you some of the same information. So this is a practice question that I just threw up. And it says, question 1, what has been your favorite EDTE technology resource? Please respond with A1 before your answer. Make sure you tag your instructor and add EDTE 4200. So I go in there, I have the question, I'll click on it, and I'm going to add my response. My favorite technology has been making 3D models because you can use this for science, math, history, and ELA. And I put hashtag CSUB TED. These aren't case sensitive, so it could be lowercase, uppercase, it doesn't matter. I put at Eddie's class or at Dr. Eddie's class. And you notice that I forgot to put my A1. So I'm going to put my A1 up there because I'm responding to the first question. So A1. And then I respond. And so now I'm set up. But your response, how do I know that you're actually responding? Well, there's a couple ways. One way is that I run these like fancy analytics that show everybody that participates in this. And then the other way that I'm going to know is because you're going to take the link, copy the link to your tweet. And here you're going to see it's going to say spreadsheet with the questions and then spreadsheet to show you've participated. So when you go on the spreadsheet to show that you've participated, you're going to see everybody there in the class. So I'm going to paste my answer there. So my answer is here. And now I can come in and check it out. And then that way you also know that you didn't lose it. That's a common problem. People are constantly saying, you know, hey, what happened to my tweet? Did I lose it? The other thing is you can actually come in and find every day. You'll be able to find the tweets because I'll email them to you. And then you can also click here. So spreadsheet with all the incoming questions. And it will tell you on this spreadsheet if the participant has tweeted out yet. So the tweet is going to be here. And so when Dr. Duncan tweets out, it's going to be right here. And then you'll be able to click on it and check it out from there. And he puts it from between 5 and 6. Dr. A is going to put his here. You could click on it, check it out. Tom, he's going to put his here. And each of these are going to come on the date. So this one would be on, let's see, 10/7. This one will be 10/7, 10/8, 10/9, and then 10/10. So yeah, go through the video, watch it a couple times, check it out. If you have any questions, definitely reach out. It's going to be, again, here the times. And yeah, just definitely reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.